for the Dons.
Well, here they come, Doc. Let's talk about your mob, the Blues, against the horrible Hawks. Andy, Carlton and Hawks.
Danger game. Horrible Hawks. You're a harsh man.
They're terrible.
Danger game for the Blues. Some key outs here has me thinking that Hawthorn are a massive sniff for this game. Houlihan continues to get no credit. Takes the best opposition halfback flanker every week.
Yep.
Gone. Waite, who's a match winner and absolutely the most versatile person at Carlton. Gone.
Okay.
Lucas, who's looked composed in his first year across halfback. Gone.
Gone.
And you'd think they're going to struggle for matchups on Buddy and Ruff. I'd expect Jamison to go to Roughhead, but as for Buddy, that leaves Simon White, who is also gone.
Okay.
And Brett Thornton. So the Hawks would be pretty happy with that result.
I'd be very happy with that, Hawks.
They've got their own issues, though. You have a look at Alice
Thornton.
Yeah, I know. You have a look at Alistair Clarkson. Really, what's he going on about the umpires' uniforms for?
What about the game plan, Clarko?
Exactly. They chose to wear that uniform.
Get a life, Clarko.
That's very harsh.
Get a life, Hawks.
What about Big Jeffrey down there?
No,
I think
get a life, Jeffrey.
That's probably where the pressure's coming from. Because he
Okay.
just keeps piling on Clarko.
Piping in, just like you pipe in all the
How
time.
much are you butting in here?
Come on, keep going.
I'm going to throw some names at you again, Mitch.
Quickly.
Plaster them over your face.
Quickly.
Tuck,
Ugh.
Young, Ladson, Gillum, Morton, Ellis, Birchall, Murphy.
And what do all those names mean?
Haven't improved one bit since 2008 Grand Final.
Neither of the Hawks.
15 premiership players in the team that won by 3 points against Richmond, possibly the worst side since Fitzroy.
Tell me about the odds, Andy.
Blues are at 137. Hawks are tasty at $3.50, which is under 39 points. And they're my A1 office fit-outs. Bet of the week.
Bet of the week. We love it. Well, I'll tell you what. I think Carlton are pretty good, Andy. Since Essendon beat them 5 weeks ago, they've been on a pretty good run, with the Pies loss being the only stain on that, and we know how good the Pies are. They've been conquering all in front of them. Blues are a much classier, faster outfit than the Hawks, and although on paper we keep talking ourselves into the Hawks, we've just got to stop doing it. The Blues are heating up something, and I can definitely smell what they're cooking, Andy Mays.
That's not actually what the Blues are cooking. That's what Kim cooked for dinner earlier.
Is
A
it?
nice carbonara bake.
Well, it smells very healthy, Andy.
It was, as you can see.
Yeah, very good.
That's
Very
seconds.
good.
Backtracking to Saturday night again, Mitch. Demons and Port at that huge, infamous ground, actually.
The TIO Stadium.
World-renowned.
Yep. Well, no home ground advantage in this game, which is pretty
Except for
interesting.
Aaron Davey.
Yep. Well, his home ground. He grew up there.
Yep.
You
David
say.
Mottler.
Yep. Stop it. You're being very silly.
More
tonight.
butts than an ashtray.
You're crazy. I've completely lost what I'm going to say. Dean Bailey, very good to see Watsy out there last week. He's got fantastic hands. Really like him taking some grabs. I'll tell you what as well. You're not going to play finals next year. Foregone conclusion.
Yep.
Melbourne won't be in the finals.
Good call.
Keep him out there. Get him some games under his belt, because he's definitely going to be a player.
Mm.
We're seeing it with the likes of young Gumbleton at Essendon, growing in stature every week. Do the same for Watsy. Let him take some grabs, kick some goals, get the confidence up.
Was better than Nick Nat last week.
Yeah, he definitely was. Let's move over to Port Adelaide. Well, half of their game last week was very good. The second half
couldn't
went
convert.
missing. Blues were too good. David Roden, straight back from surgery, another great 3 quarters last week, but he doesn't have many mates. Only 3 players with over 20 possessions for Port Adelaide. They look a little bit lost going inside 52, Andrew. Now, they don't go to Treadway all the time, but he does a hell of a lot for their structure when they move it in there.
Yep.
Young likes of Westhoff and Pearce when he goes up forward, peeling off him.
Missing him.
Yeah, definitely. Most people will tip Port here, but I don't mind the D's, Andy.
Port 160, D's 235. I'll quickly brush over the Saints and the Eagles over at Subi. One of our colleagues, Mitch, in the media, big Matthew Lloyd.
The Velvet Sledgehammer.
Velvet Sledgehammer.
My boy.
Yep. Do you know what he said about the Saints' premiership chances?
He said they were...
Gone.
He loves that word tonight.
Loving it. Not expecting huge things from the Weagles here. I think they'll struggle against the Saints midfield, but expect Goddard to have another sensational game. What a year he's having.
He hasn't had a bad game yet.
They won't be able to keep up, and I'll tell you what, I love Lenny Hayes. How good is he?
You do love him. I love him too. I think at $1.82...
Too short, and the Weagles at $2.
Too long, I think you mean there,
Long,
Andy.
sorry.
$1.82.
Too long.
We want to snap that up here. Saints at $1.82. They're not going to lose 3 in a row, especially not against West Coast. West Coast aren't as pacey as Essendon and Carlton. They've been the losses for the Saints, so they should get on top. I think the midfield are definitely going to have to kick goals for the Saints, though. Like to see Cozzy taking some more hangers like last week, where he had 3 goals. Fortunately, he didn't convert that hanger, though.
Unlucky.
Seems
Last
like
game, Mitcho, Adelaide and the Lions at EMMY.
Danger game for the Lions, Andy.
Definitely.
4 wins in a row to start the season, then 4 losses. They're missing their key playmaker, Drummond. Almost the most important player to that team after John O'Brien.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say so. And a big part of their grunt and run in the middle with Brennan. Big Merritt's missing as well, and he won't be there to stop Kay Tippett, who is starting to look very... Kurt. Who's starting to look very... No, I said K, like K for K.
Okay, right.
K for Kurt. Kate. No. Who is looking very ominous down forward, Mr. Tippett. Yeah, I've completely lost it now, Andy. We know Adelaide are out of the finals race anyway, so this game is so important for Brisbane. I'll tell you why, Andy.
Why?
Their next 3 games are the Pies, the Dogs, and then North at Etihad.
Tough run.
Have to win this game, or they're going to go in the break with more losses than wins. Andy.
Lions at 175, Adelaide at 240. I'd be staying away from this one, but I actually don't mind Adelaide too much.
Okay, very nice. What time is it, Andy?
Time for...
My favourite. Your favourite.
Everyone's favourite.
Your favourite out there. Your artwork of the week.
Voted #1 segment in the world.
It's very good. We nearly won a Logie, actually.
Did we?
Just the segment.
Not
the bit with you, just the segment of your artwork of the week. Here it is, guys.
What have you doodled this
week? Flip it. Flip it. There's David Hill.
Right, yeah.
With Mark Fraser. Mark Fraser, who's he?
Head of the match review panel.
Yeah, he is. And Hill's washing his car and he says, need any other chores done, Fraser? And Fraser says...
Is he naked?
You should know. No, he's just wearing his floral board shorts. And Fraser says, you should know the drill by now, Hilly. You're here every other week.
That's joking.
Doing chores.
Who did that?
You've got something important to say, Andy.
Check us out on Facebook. The link below. Our
Sign
question
up.
of the week is... Who is the best Indigenous player in the AFL at the moment? And the best answer wins.
10-minute massage from Mr. Andrew Mays.
No.
Oh, you know what I didn't say at the start of the show,
Not
Andy?
a great incentive.
8 games, 50 seconds. This is inside 50. That should have been at the start of the show. I didn't get to say it this week. Wasted. Damn it.
See ya.